Now consider a transportation problem in which there are 3 plants and 4 warehouses. The production capacity of these plants, this is given as 6, 1 and 10 units. Similarly, the requirements of these warehouses, this is given as 7, 5, 3 and 2 units respectively. Now these values 2, 3, 11, 7, so these are what called, these are the transportation cost of transporting 1 unit from this plant to this warehouses, right? So what you have to find, you have to find how many number of units should be transported from each plant to each warehouse so as to achieve the required objective function, that is to minimize the total transportation cost. Now starting with the first method. Now first method of finding the feasible solution is called northwest corner method. Now before applying any method to the transportation problem, the very first condition you have to check whether the problem is a balanced transportation problem. This is the first step, that is check for balanced transportation problem. Balanced transportation problem means what? कि total supply should be equal to total demand. तो हम check कर लेते हैं. Now what is the total supply? This is 6 plus 1 plus 10. This comes out to be what? 17 units. Similarly, what is the total demand? 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2. This also comes out to be 17 units. So therefore the problem is a balanced transportation problem. Now applying this method, it is northwest corner method. Now if you look at all the directions, so which is the northwest direction? Now this is the northwest direction. So what is there in this method? You have to find the cell which are at this northwest direction. अब इस पूरे मैट्रिक्स में which is that cell which are in this direction, that is northwest, तो वो cell कौन सा है? So this is the cell, right? Now what is the value in this cell? So that is 2. So this means what? कि इस cell में will put the number of units. So I'll again repeat. So what is the method? You have to look for the northwest cell in the whole matrix. तो वो जो cell होगा, in that particular cell will allocate the required number of units, and those number of units, that will be the minimum of supply and demand. Now corresponding to this value 2 या corresponding to this cell, तो supply कितनी है? 6 and demand कितनी है? 7. तो which is minimum? 6. So therefore we'll allocate 6 units here in this cell. तो हमने brackets में क्या कर दिए? We have allocated 6 unit. तो after allocating 6 unit, तो supply में कितने unit बच गए? तो you are left with only 0 unit. और यहाँ पे demand में कितने रह गए? You are left with only 1 unit. So this means what? कि supply of this plant P1, so that is satisfied. Satisfied means what? कि this can supply a maximum of how many units? 6 unit. तो वो इसने transfer कर दी है किसको? warehouse W1 को. So this means what? कि अब यहाँ पे कोई भी और allocation नहीं हो सकती. तो we cannot allocate any number of units in this cell, in this cell or in this cell, because the constraint which is of 6 units that has been satisfied. तो therefore तो आप इसे क्या कर लो? You simply cross it. Now you are left with which cell? Now ignore this row because this row ही तो ख़त्म हो चुकी है. Now you are left with this cell. Now again repeat the same procedure. Now look for the northwest cell. So which is the northwest value in these all the cells? So this is the value 1. So it means this is the place where you have to put the number of units. अब number of units कितने put करने हैं? That will be the minimum of supply and demand. Now corresponding to this value, what is the supply? 1. And corresponding to this value, what is the demand? 1. ठीक है, तो which is minimum? Now these are same. So therefore we have allocated 1 unit. After allocation of 1 unit, here we are left with what? 0. और demand भी कितनी होगी? 0. So this means what? कि ये जो plant P2 है, जो इसकी supply है 1, तो that has been given to which warehouse? W1. तो उसे हम cross कर देते हैं. Crossing means what? कि no further allocation of units will be possible in this plant P2. Similarly, demand of this warehouses, this has also been satisfied. so we'll also cross it. Means this warehouse does not need any more units. Now you are left with which matrix? So you are left with only this much matrix, 8, 15 and 9. Now which is the northwest value in this matrix? So 8 is the northwest value, so it means this is the cell where you have to put the number of units, and that units will be the minimum of supply and demand. Now supply is what, 10, and demand is 5, which is minimum 5, so therefore we'll allocate 5 units. So this comes out to be 0, and here we are left with what, 5 units. Now the requirement of warehouse W2, this is also satisfied. Now moving towards the leftover matrix, so which is the northwest value, that is 15. So number of units will be the minimum of 3 and 5, so which is minimum 3. So you are left with here 0, and here we are left with only 2 units. So therefore we'll cross this W3 as its requirement is satisfied. Now you are left with only this cell 9. So here you can put how many units out of 2 and 2? So we can put here 2 units. So here comes 0, and here also comes 0. So this means what? The constraint of these plants and these warehouses, those are satisfied. Means कि this plant can supply a maximum of 6 units, and this W1 need a minimum of 7 units. So 0 means what? कि these all the capacities of these plants and warehouses, these are being satisfied. Now जहाँ जहाँ पे ये units हमने put किए हैं 6, 1, 5, 3 and 2, so these are the required allocations. Means what? कि from P1 to W1 how many units are transported? 6 units. Now जहाँ पे allocation नहीं है, means what? The units are 0. तो यहाँ पे भी 0 unit है, यहाँ पे भी 0 unit है, और यहाँ पे भी, and so on. Now what is the total transportation cost? तो क्या कैसे होती है total transportation cost? So this will be equal to the cost of 1 unit into the number of units being transported. Now P1 to W1 what is the cost? 2, और number of units कितने transport हुए हैं? 6. तो cost will be what? 2 into 6. This is for the P1 to W1. Similarly और कहाँ allocation हुई है? यहाँ पे, तो cost will be what? 1 into 1. Then 8 into 5, then 15 into 3, then 9 into 2. So if you add all this, so this comes out to be 116. So this is the total transportation cost by this northwest corner method.